The notification on my phone reads like a death sentence. 47,832 and 18s. That's what it costs to keep your father alive, apparently. My name is Serena, and I'm staring at this hospital bill while sitting in my car outside the cardiac unit, engine running because I can't afford to waste gas, but can't bring myself to go inside yet. The irony isn't lost on me. I'm about to drain my entire savings account for a man who forgot my birthday 3 years running. Serena, thank God you're here. Mom rushes toward me the second I walk through those sliding doors, her perfectly styled hair somehow still intact, despite spending the night in a hospital chair. The insurance is being difficult about the procedure costs. They're saying we need to pay the difference up front, or how much? I cut her off. Well, that's the thing. Your father and we've been so focused on Michaela's career launch, and with the market being what it is. Mom, how much? She fidgets with her wedding ring. 47,000, give or take. I want to laugh. I want to scream. Instead, I nod. I'll handle it. Oh, sweetheart, you're such a blessing. I knew we could count on you. Of course you did. Dad's awake when I enter his room, looking smaller than I remember against the white hospital sheets. Michaela's there too, perfectly positioned for a selfie with him, her phone angled to catch the best lighting. Just got the cutest video of Dad being brave, she announces without looking up from her screen. My followers are going to love this. Nothing like family content to boost engagement. How are you feeling, Dad? I ask. He turns toward me slowly. Better, now that my girls are here. Though I have to say, this whole thing has me thinking about what really matters, family, time together. Speaking of time together, Michaela interjects, I've been researching recovery cruises. Apparently, ocean air is amazing for heart patients. There's this incredible deal for next month. Michaela, he just had surgery, I say. Exactly. Which is why he needs proper rest and relaxation, not stress. She finally looks at me. You stress him out, Serena, always talking about bills and responsibilities. I feel that familiar tightness in my chest, the one that comes from swallowing words that would start a war. The doctor says I can go home tomorrow, Dad says. Thanks to you handling the financial side, kiddo. I don't know what we'd do without you. For a moment, something warm flickers in my chest. Recognition, gratitude, maybe even. Oh, that reminds me, Mom says, appearing in the doorway with coffee. Serena, we'll need you to coordinate with the home health aide and pick up his prescriptions. And I think the insurance forms need to be refiled. The warmth dies. Sure, I say. I'll add it to the list. You're the best at handling these things, Mom continues. So organized, so responsible. Michaela's got her hands full with her brand partnerships, and I'm just not good with all that paperwork. I said I'll handle it. Michaela's phone buzzes. Oh my god, you guys, I'm getting so many sweet messages about Dad. Look at this. Your family is so lucky to have each other. Isn't that precious? Lucky. Right. I step outside to make the payment call, my hands shaking as I read my credit card number to the billing department. $47,832.18. My entire emergency fund, my entire safety net, gone. But it's for Dad, it's for family. That's what you do, right? When I get back to the room, Michaela's showing Dad cruise brochures on her tablet. Look at this suite, Daddy. Ocean view, private balcony, perfect for recovery. That does look nice, he admits, and the timing is perfect. Right after Serena's graduation thing. My graduation thing. 2 years of night classes while working full time. 2 years of choosing textbooks over dinners out, choosing study groups over sleep. My master's degree in public health, the thing that's going to finally let me build a real career instead of just surviving paycheck to paycheck. My graduation thing. When is that again? Dad asks. May 15th, I say quietly. Oh, right. Well, maybe we can do something small afterward. Dinner or something. Michaela's already back to scrolling through cruise options, and Mom's discussing discharge procedures with a nurse. I stand there holding the receipt for $47,000, watching my family plan their future around everything except me. The notification sound from my phone makes me check the banking app one more time. Account balance 247 or 33. But hey, at least Dad's heart is still beating. Dad's surgery goes perfectly. The cardiac surgeon, Dr. Martinez, calls it textbook and exactly what we hoped for. Within hours, the family group chat is buzzing with celebration messages. Mom, praise God, our prayers have been answered. Michaela, Dad's such a fighter, so proud of him. Then, about an hour later, Michaela again. Also, everyone thank my amazing sister who made this possible. We literally couldn't have done this without Serena's generosity. It's the first time she's acknowledged what I did. I screenshot it before she can delete it. Serena, honey, come here. Mom waves me over when I arrive at the hospital the next morning. Dad's sitting up in bed, color back in his cheeks, looking more alive than he has in months. There's our hero, Dad says, reaching for my hand. The doctors told me what you did. $47,000. I can't believe. It's fine, Dad. I'm just glad you're okay. Fine? It's not fine. It's incredible. He squeezes my hand. You saved my life, kiddo. Literally saved my life. For a moment, I feel it again, that warmth, that connection I've been craving for years. This is it. This is when everything changes, when they finally see me. We need to do something special for you, Mom says. A celebration, a thank you dinner, something. Actually, I say carefully, my graduation is coming up, May 15th. It would mean a lot if. Of course, we'll all be there, front row, cheering you on. Really? Are you kidding? After what you've done for this family? Dad's voice is stronger now, more like his old self. We wouldn't miss it for the world. I actually tear up. Right there in the cardiac unit, I start crying happy tears for the first time in months. Oh, sweetheart. Mom hugs me. You've been carrying so much. We see that now. We really do. Michaela walks in during this moment, phone already out and recording. Look at this beautiful family moment, you guys. Dad's recovery is bringing us all closer together. Sometimes it takes a health scare to remind you what really matters. She flips the camera to selfie mode. I'm just so grateful for my amazing family, my strong dad, my caring mom, and my incredible big sister who literally moved mountains to make sure dad got the care he needed. She posts it immediately. Within minutes, the comments start rolling in. Your family is goals. So beautiful how you all support each other. Your sister is an angel. I watch the likes climb 50, 100, 200. Michaela's follower count jumps by dozens. This is getting great engagement, she tells mom. I should do a whole series about dad's recovery journey. Very authentic, very relatable. That's nice, honey, mom says absently, then turns back to me. Serena, we'll need to coordinate the discharge, and there's physical therapy scheduling and the follow up appointments. I can handle the appointments, I offer. Oh, you're such a lifesaver. I don't know how you keep track of everything. We spend the next hour going over Dad's care plan. I take notes on my phone while Michaela films herself supporting Dad from various angles. Mom discusses meal planning and medication schedules. Dad nods along, already looking tired. I should probably head home and rest up for tomorrow, I finally say. Of course, honey, you've done so much already. As I'm leaving, I hear Michaela on a phone call in the hallway. No, it's perfect timing, actually. Dad's recovery is going to be such great content, very inspirational. And the cruise angle, like showing how family healing can happen anywhere, my audience will eat it up. I pause by the elevator. May? Oh, that's just some graduation thing Serena has. Nothing major. Dad will be fine by then, and honestly, he could probably use the ocean air for recovery. It's basically medical when you think about it. The elevator doors open. I step inside and press the ground floor button. My phone buzzes with a text from Dad. Thank you again, kiddo. I love you. Another from Mom. Get some rest. Tomorrow we'll start planning your graduation celebration. And one from Michaela. Posted the sweetest video about our family. Check it out. You look so good in it. I watch her video on the drive home. It's perfectly edited, perfectly lit. She talks about family bonds and overcoming challenges together. She mentions me exactly once. My sister stepped up in a big way. Stepped up like I'm some backup player who finally got called off the bench. The video already has 500 likes and dozens of comments about what an amazing, close knit family we are. I park in my apartment complex and sit in the car for a few minutes, scrolling through the comments. Everyone thinks we're perfect. Everyone thinks Michaela is so lucky to have such a supportive family. If only they knew the truth. My phone buzzes with a notification from my banking app. Account balance $2,033. But dad's alive. And they promised to be at my graduation. Maybe that's enough. Maybe this time will be different. The call comes on a Tuesday morning while I'm reviewing case files at work. Mom's contact photo, the one where she's smiling at Michaela's birthday party last year, fills my screen. Hi, Mom. How's Dad feeling? Oh, he's doing wonderfully. The doctor says his recovery is ahead of schedule, which is actually why I'm calling. Something in her tone makes me set down my pen. We've been thinking about what the doctor said about how important rest and relaxation are for Dad's healing process, and you know how stressed he gets at home with all the noise from the construction next door. Okay. Well, Michaela found this incredible recovery cruise. It's specifically designed for cardiac patients. Ocean air, gentle activities, medical staff on board. It's really more like therapy than vacation. My stomach drops. When? Mid May. The timing is perfect because Dad will be cleared for travel by then, and Mom, my graduation is May 15th. Silence. Oh, right, your graduation. The way she says it, like she's just remembered I exist. We talked about this at the hospital. You promised you'd be there. I know, sweetheart, but this is about Dad's health. The cruise is only available those specific dates, and the doctor really emphasized how crucial the next few months are for his recovery. It's one day, one ceremony. Serena, please try to understand. Your father almost died. This cruise could be the difference between a full recovery and, well, we can't take any chances. I'm gripping the phone so hard my knuckles are white. We'll celebrate when we get back, she continues. Maybe a nice dinner. We can look at photos from your ceremony. Photos from my ceremony that you won't be at. Don't be dramatic. It's just a ceremony. You'll still have your degree either way. Just a ceremony, 2 years of night classes, weekend study sessions, sacrificing every social event and personal goal. Just a ceremony. How much is this cruise costing? Well, that's the thing. It's a bit expensive, but Dad's health is priceless, don't you think? And Michaela found a way to write it off as a business expense since she'll be creating content about recovery and family healing. How much, Mom? 15,000, but it includes everything. Meals, activities, the medical supervision. I hang up. My phone immediately starts buzzing with texts. Mom, Serena, don't be upset. We can talk about this. Mom, you're being unreasonable. This is about your father's life. Mom, call me back. I turn my phone face down and try to focus on work, but the words blur together on the page. An hour later, my phone buzzes with an Instagram notification. Michaela's posted a new story. It's a video of her and Dad looking at cruise brochures together. So excited to help Dad with his recovery journey. Sometimes the best medicine is family time and ocean air. Can't wait to document this healing process for you guys. It's going to be so inspiring. Family first recovery. Blessed. The next story shows her booking confirmation screen. It's official. Recovery cruise booked. Dad deserves the world after everything he's been through. So grateful we can give him this gift of healing. Dad deserves the best family love. I screenshot both stories before they disappear. My phone rings. It's James from my grad program. Hey, are you okay? You sounded weird in your text earlier. My family's skipping my graduation for a cruise. What? Are you serious? $15,000 cruise for Dad's recovery, scheduled exactly during my graduation. Serena, that's. Wow. I don't even know what to say. The best part? They're calling it a business expense because Michaela's going to make content about it after you just paid for his surgery with your entire savings. Apparently, that was just me doing what family does, but missing my graduation for a luxury cruise, that's medical necessity. James is quiet for a moment. What are you going to do? What can I do? They've already booked it. You could. He stops himself. What? Nothing. Never mind. James, what were you going to say? It's probably not a good idea. Tell me. Didn't you say you're the trustee on their retirement accounts? From when your dad had that health scare a few years ago and wanted to make sure someone responsible was managing things. I freeze. Yeah, why? I'm just saying. They seem to have forgotten that little detail. After we hang up, I sit in my car in the work parking lot, staring at my phone. Michaela's posted another story, a countdown to the cruise with heart emojis and sunshine graphics. T minus 3 weeks until dad's healing journey begins. Can't wait to share this incredible experience with you all. Countdown begins, var family time, var recovery. The comments are already pouring in. You're such a good daughter. Your dad is so lucky to have you. Family goals. I scroll back through her recent posts. There's the hospital content from dad's surgery, dozens of photos and videos of her supporting him, with me carefully cropped out of most shots. There's content about family sacrifices and pulling together in tough times. Not one mention of who actually paid for the surgery, but plenty of content about the upcoming cruise and how it's exactly what dad needs. My phone buzzes with another text from mom. Serena, please understand. We're doing this for dad. I know you'll do the right thing and support us. The right thing. I start my car and drive home, James's words echoing in my head. They seem to have forgotten that little detail. I don't call mom back. Instead, I post a photo on Instagram, me at my desk with textbooks and my laptop. Caption: Final stretch before graduation. 2 years of hard work almost done. The responses are immediate. Tatum from work. So proud of you. Can't wait to celebrate. James. You've earned this. See you at the ceremony. A few classmates, some distant relatives, even my old college roommate. But nothing from my family. Radio silence. 3 days later, I'm having lunch with Tatum when she brings it up. So, what's the plan for after graduation? Big family dinner? Party? Actually, they can't make it. Prior commitment. Tatum nearly chokes on her salad. They can't make it? To your master's graduation? It's complicated. Serena, what kind of prior commitment is more important than a cruise? They're going on a cruise. She stares at me. You're joking. Nope. $15,000 recovery cruise for my dad. Apparently, it's medical. Medical my ass. When's the cruise? Same weekend as graduation. And they booked it knowing that? I nod. Serena, that's. She shakes her head. You know what? Screw them. We're throwing you the best graduation party ever. Just us, your real friends, people who actually care about your achievements. Thanks, but I don't really feel like celebrating. Are you kidding me? You worked your butt off for 2 years while juggling a full time job. You literally saved your dad's life with your own money, and now you're about to have a master's degree. We're absolutely celebrating. That afternoon, I stopped by the frame shop near campus. The woman behind the counter is probably in her 60s with kind eyes and paint stained fingers. What can I help you with, honey? I need a frame for my diploma. Something nice. Congratulations. What's your degree in? Master's in Public Health. Oh, how wonderful. That's such important work. She shows me several frame options. Is this for your office? My apartment. I want to see it every day. Good for you. You should be proud. She holds up an elegant black frame with gold matting. This one's popular with our graduate customers. Classic. Professional. Perfect. As she's writing up the order, she asks, Big graduation party planned? Not really. My family can't make it. Her hands pause. Can't make it? Prior commitment. She looks at me for a long moment, then continues writing. Well, their loss. Sometimes the people who should celebrate us the most are the ones who take us for granted. When I get home, there's a package waiting. My cap and gown. I try them on in front of my bedroom mirror, adjusting the tassel, smoothing the fabric. I look good, professional, accomplished. I take a selfie and almost post it, then delete it instead. My phone buzzes. Text from Michaela. OMG, look what I found for the cruise. She sent a screenshot of some designer swimwear website. A bikini that costs more than my monthly grocery budget. I don't respond. Another text. Dad's so excited. He keeps talking about how the ocean air is going to help his heart. You should see him looking at the ship photos. He's like a little kid. Still don't respond. Serena, are you getting my texts? I turn my phone face down and pull out my laptop. Time to do some research. It takes me 20 minutes to find the documents in my email archives. From 3 years ago, when dad had his first heart episode and got scared about mom's spending habits. Serena's always been the responsible one, he'd said then. If something happens to me, I want her in charge of the money. She's got a good head for this stuff. The legal paperwork is clear. I'm the sole trustee of their retirement investment accounts, all of them, the ones they've been drawing from for years without really paying attention to who actually controls them. I screenshot the relevant sections and save them to a secure folder. Then I start researching trust law, fiduciary responsibilities, account management procedures. My phone buzzes with another Instagram notification. Michaela's posted a new story. Cruise countdown, 2 weeks and 3 days. Dad's recovery journey is going to be amazing. Cruise countdown. Dad deserves this. Family first. The next story shows her shopping for cruise outfits, designer dresses, expensive sandals, jewelry. Gotta look good for all the content I'll be creating. This recovery journey is going to inspire so many people. Gone cruise wardrobe, my content creator. Dough blessed. I close Instagram and open my banking app instead. Then I navigate to the investment portal where mom and dad's retirement accounts are managed. Login successful. Account summary loads $847,000 across various funds and investments, nearly $1 million. Money dad earned over 30 years of working construction. Money mom saved from her teaching salary before she retired early to support Michaela's career. Money they've been spending freely on cruises and designer clothes and whatever else catches their fancy, secure in the knowledge that it's their money to do with as they please. Except legally, it's not. Legally, I'm the one who decides how this money gets used. My phone buzzes again. Another text from mom. Serena, you're being very quiet. I hope you're not still upset about the graduation thing. You know we love you, right? We just have to prioritize dad's health. I stare at the message for a long time. Then I start researching irrevocable trust structures. Just research, just information, just in case. The lawyer's office smells like leather and old books. Patricia Hendricks has been practicing estate law for 25 years, and her rates reflect it. So you're the sole trustee on these accounts, she says, reviewing the documents I've brought, and you want to restructure them into an irrevocable trust. Is that legal? Perfectly legal. You have full fiduciary authority. She looks up at me. The question is whether it's wise. Once you do this, even you won't be able to reverse it without meeting very specific conditions. What kind of conditions? Well, that depends on how you structure it. You could require unanimous consent from all beneficiaries, or you could set up automatic distributions based on certain criteria: age, medical needs, educational expenses. What about discretionary distributions? Also possible, you could retain the right to approve or deny any withdrawals based on your judgment of what constitutes a legitimate need. I slide a check across her desk. How long would this take? If you're certain about this, I can have the paperwork ready by tomorrow. I'm certain. That evening, Michaela posts a story from a high end restaurant. She's having dinner with mom and dad, celebrating their pre cruise excitement. Last family dinner before our amazing recovery cruise. Dad's looking so healthy and happy. I can't wait to document this incredible healing journey for you guys. Family, dinner, pre cruise, dad is strong. The next story shows dad raising a glass of wine. To family, he says in the video, and to new adventures. To dad's recovery, Michaela chimes in from behind the camera. Mom's voice, and to having the resources to give him exactly what he needs. The resources. Right. I screenshot the story, and then call the investment firm. This is Serena. I need to speak with Marvin about restructuring the accounts under my trusteeship. Of course, Miss Serena, let me transfer you. Marvin sounds confused when I explain what I want to do. You want to liquidate the entire portfolio and move it into an irrevocable trust? That's unusual. Have you discussed this with your parents? I don't need to discuss it with them. I'm the trustee. Well, yes, technically, but this is a major decision. Perhaps we should schedule a meeting with all parties. Marvin, are you questioning my legal authority here? No, of course not. It's just. Then execute the transfers. I'll email you the trust documents this afternoon. This will take a few days to process. How many days? With the paperwork and the market transfers. Probably through the end of the week. Perfect. Their cruise leaves Sunday. Proceed with the liquidation. After I hang up, I sit in my car outside the law office and watch Michaela's Instagram stories again. She's posted 6 more since dinner: cruise packing tips, skincare routine for sea air, outfit planning. You guys, I'm so excited to share this journey with Dad. Recovery content is so important, and I think showing how families can heal together is going to really resonate with my audience. Plus, the ship has amazing lighting for photos. Content creator, family, first cruise life. My phone buzzes with a text from Dad. Looking forward to some real relaxation? Haven't felt this good in years. Thanks again for everything, kiddo. I delete the message without responding. Wednesday morning, Marvin calls. Serena, I'm seeing some unusual activity on the accounts: large transfers, liquidations. I just want to make sure everything is authorized. Everything is authorized by me, as the trustee. Right, but your parents tried to access their accounts yesterday, and the system flagged it as requiring trustee approval. They seemed surprised by that. I'm sure they were. Should I call them back and explain the new structure? No. If they have questions about their accounts, they can contact me directly. Serena, I have to ask, is everything okay with your family? This seems like a pretty drastic step. Everything's fine, Marvin. Just being responsible with their financial future. Thursday evening, my phone starts ringing. Mom's contact photo fills the screen. I let it go to voicemail. She calls again immediately. Voicemail again. Then a text. Serena, call me back. There's some problem with our accounts. Another call. Another voicemail. Text from Dad. Kiddo, can you call us? Something's wrong with our credit cards. I turn my phone to silent and go for a run. When I get back, there are 7 missed calls and 12 text messages. Mom, Serena, this is urgent. Call me back. Mom, our cards were declined at the travel agency. Mom, what did you do? Michaela, why are mom and dad freaking out about money? Call them back. Dad, Serena, please, we need to talk. Mom, I know you're getting these messages. Answer your phone. Michaela, seriously, what's going on? They're acting crazy. I pour myself a glass of wine and scroll through Michaela's Instagram. Her most recent story is from this afternoon, a boomerang of her spinning in a new cruise dress. Final preparations! 2 more days until Dad's recovery cruise begins. So grateful we can give him this gift. Almost time. Her dad deserves the best. Grateful. The comments are full of heart emojis and supportive messages. Your family is so loving. Dad is lucky to have daughters like you. Hope he has the best recovery ever. My phone buzzes with another call from mom. I decline it and open my laptop to check the trust account status. Transfer complete. $847,000 now sits in an irrevocable trust with me as the sole decision maker for distributions. My phone immediately starts ringing again. This time, I turn it off completely. I turn my phone back on Saturday morning to 17 missed calls and 43 text messages. The voicemails start playing automatically. Mom, Friday, 6:47 p.m. Serena, I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but this isn't funny. Our accounts are frozen. Call me back immediately. Dad, Friday, 8:23 p.m. Kiddo, there's been some kind of mistake with the bank. They're saying you have control of our money? That can't be right. Please call us back so we can sort this out. Mom, Friday at 10:15 p.m. Serena, we're supposed to leave for the cruise tomorrow and our cards aren't working. Whatever you've done, you need to fix it right now. This is your father's health we're talking about. Michaela, Saturday, 12:33 a.m. Okay, what the hell is going on? Mom and dad are having a complete meltdown about money and they keep saying your name. Call me back. Mom, Saturday, 10:47 a.m. I can't believe you would do this to your own family. After everything we've done for you, after we raised you and loved you and supported you, this is how you repay us? The messages get progressively more desperate, more angry, more panicked. Dad, Saturday, 5:12 a.m. Serena, please, I'm begging you. We've already paid for this cruise. The money's gone. If we can't access our accounts, we can't even get home from the port. Please don't do this to us. Mom, Saturday, 6:30 a.m. You selfish, vindictive little bitch. You're destroying your own family over a stupid graduation ceremony. I hope you're proud of yourself. I save all the voicemails to a separate folder. The text messages are a mix of pleading, threatening, and bargaining. Mom, we can work this out. Just unlock the accounts and we'll talk when we get back. Michaela, whatever mom and dad did, this is insane. You're literally ruining their vacation. Dad, I don't understand why you're doing this. I thought we were good. I thought you understood about the cruise. Mom, fine. You want to go to your little graduation. We'll come back early. Just fix this. Michaela, people are asking why we're not posting cruise content. What am I supposed to tell them? Mom, Serena, I'm serious. If you don't fix this, we're going to have to tell people what you've done. Is that what you want? The whole family knowing you're a thief? I screenshot that one. My phone rings. It's James. Hey, how are you holding up? Big day tomorrow? I'm okay. You sound weird. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Everything's exactly as it should be. Serena, my family's having some financial difficulties. They can't afford their cruise after all. What did you do? I protected their retirement savings from irresponsible spending. James is quiet for a moment. Holy shit, you actually did it. I exercised my legal authority as their trustee. Are they freaking out? That's an understatement. Any regrets? I look at my diploma frame, sitting empty on my kitchen counter, waiting for tomorrow's ceremony. None. That afternoon, I get my hair done. Manicure, pedicure, the works. I haven't spent money on myself in months, but today feels like a celebration. While I'm at the salon, my phone buzzes with a call from an unknown number. Hello? Serena, this is Marvin from the investment firm. I have your parents here in my office. They're quite upset about the account restructuring. I can hear mom in the background. Put her on speaker. Serena, you fix this right now. Marvin, are my parents listed as authorized parties on the trust documentation? Well, no, but then why are you discussing their accounts with them? They're the original account holders. We're the original account holders. The accounts no longer exist in their names. If they have questions about the trust, they can contact me directly. Serena! Mom's voice is shrill through the phone. You can't do this. That's our money. Actually, it's not. We're your parents. We raised you. And I paid for dad's heart surgery with my own money while you planned a cruise. That cruise is for your father's recovery. No, Mom. That cruise is for Michaela's Instagram content. I've seen the posts. Silence. Serena, Dad's voice now, quieter. Please, we can talk about this. We can work something out. We could have worked something out 2 weeks ago when you chose a cruise over my graduation. We can still come to your graduation. No, you can't, because you spent the money you were going to use for flights on designer cruise clothes. I saw Michaela's shopping stories. More silence. Marvin, I say, please escort my former account holders out of your office. If they continue to harass your staff about accounts they have no legal access to, I'll be filing a complaint. I hang up. An hour later, Michaela posts an Instagram story. It's just text on a black background. Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones who hurt you the most. Family isn't always blood. Blood isn't always family. Sending love to anyone who's been betrayed by someone they trusted. Betrayed, family, drama, heartbroken. The comments pour in immediately. What happened, babe? Are you okay? Who hurt you? Family drama is the worst. She follows up with another story. Can't share details, but let's just say some people show their true colors when money is involved. So disappointed in people I thought I could trust. Money changes everything. True colors. I screenshot both stories. Then I post my own Instagram story. It's a photo of my cap and gown laid out on my bed. Ready for tomorrow. Master's degree. Here I come. Graduation day. Quarantine years. Hard work. Proud of myself. Within minutes, the supportive comments start rolling in from friends, classmates, and coworkers, but nothing from my family. Nothing at all. Graduation day arrives with perfect weather. I wake up to my alarm instead of panicked phone calls for the first time in weeks. Tatum picks me up at 10. You look amazing, she says when I answer the door in my cap and gown. Absolutely radiant. Thanks. I feel different. Different how? Lighter. The ceremony is beautiful. I walk across that stage, shake the dean's hand, and accept my diploma while Tatum and James cheer from the audience. My coworkers are there too, a whole row of people who actually care about my achievements. Afterward, we go to brunch. Mimosas, laughter, photos with my diploma. Real celebration with people who showed up. Speech! Tatum calls out, raising her glass. I don't really do speeches. Come on, James says. You earned this moment. I stand up, diploma in hand. 2 years ago, I started this program because I wanted to build something for myself, something that was mine. I had no idea it would teach me so much about what really matters. What's that? Tatum asks. That the people who show up for you are your real family. We toast to that. I don't check my phone until we're walking back to the car. 17 missed calls, all from family members. The voicemails start playing automatically. Mom, 11:23. M. Serena, we're stuck at the cruise terminal. Our cards won't work for the parking garage. We can't even get our car out. Please just unlock enough money for us to get home. Dad, 11:45 a.m. Kiddo, congratulations on your graduation. I'm sorry we missed it. I'm really sorry. Can we please talk about this? Michaela, 12:15 p.m. This is insane, Serena. Mom's having a panic attack in the parking garage. People are staring. Just give them access to their own money. Mom, 12:33 p.m. Fine. You want us to beg? I'm begging. Please don't leave us stranded here. We'll do whatever you want. The messages continue throughout the afternoon, each one more desperate than the last. But then, around 4 p.m., the tone changes. Michaela, 4:17 p.m. You know what? Fine. If this is how you want to play it, I can play too. I know things about you, Serena, things that would be very interesting to the rest of the family. I call her back immediately. What things? Oh, now you answer your phone. What are you talking about, Michaela? Remember when you were 22 and dad co signed that loan for your car? The one you defaulted on? My stomach drops. I didn't default. I was 3 months behind on payments during my unemployment. Dad had to pay $12,000 to save his credit score, money he never told mom about, money he took from their savings without telling her. That's not. I found the paperwork when I was helping them organize their files last year. Very interesting reading. Michaela, that was 7 years ago. I paid him back every penny. Did you? Because the paperwork shows he forgave the debt, wrote it off as a gift, $12,000 that mom never knew about. I'm gripping the phone so hard my hand hurts. What do you want? I want you to unlock their accounts. Right now. Or I start making some very interesting phone calls to aunts and uncles about how their responsible niece has been stealing from her parents for years. I'm not stealing anything. Really? Because from where I'm sitting, it looks like you've taken almost $1 million that doesn't belong to you. I'm the legal trustee, and I'm sure the family will be very interested to hear about the legal loopholes you're exploiting to get revenge on mom and dad for missing your little graduation party. It wasn't a party, it was my master's degree ceremony. Same difference. You're holding their retirement hostage because your feelings got hurt. I hang up on her. 5 minutes later, my phone starts ringing. It's my Aunt Linda, Dad's sister. Serena? Honey, I just got the strangest call from Michaela. She's saying you've taken control of your parents' money? That can't be right. It's complicated, Aunt Linda. She says they're stranded at some cruise port because their credit cards don't work. And something about you being upset they missed your graduation. They chose a $15,000 cruise over my graduation after I paid for Dad's surgery with my entire savings. Silence. You paid for his surgery? $47,000, everything I had. Serena, honey, I had no idea. Your mother told everyone the insurance covered everything. The insurance covered some of it. And they went on a cruise instead of coming to your graduation? A recovery cruise for Dad's health. Aunt Linda sighs. That doesn't sound like recovery to me. That sounds like vacation. That's what I thought too. But taking their money, honey, that's a big step. I didn't take it. I protected it from being spent on designer clothes and luxury cruises while I eat ramen noodles for dinner. How much money are we talking about? Their entire retirement, almost $1 million. Jesus Christ, Serena, no wonder they're panicking. My phone beeps with another call. Uncle Mike, Mom's brother. I have to go, Aunt Linda. Serena, wait. Whatever you decide to do, just make sure you can live with it. This kind of thing tears families apart forever. Maybe some families deserve to be torn apart. The calls from relatives continue for 3 days. By Wednesday, I've heard from every aunt, uncle, and cousin on both sides of the family. Michaela's been busy. Serena, this is getting out of hand, James says when I meet him for coffee. Half the people calling you don't even have the full story. That's the point. She's controlling the narrative. So control it back. Tell people what really happened. I shouldn't have to defend myself for protecting their money from being wasted. You're right, but you're also isolating yourself from everyone who might actually support you. My phone buzzes. It's Marvin. Serena, I need to inform you of something. Your parents attempted to hire a lawyer to challenge the trust structure. And? The lawyer reviewed the documentation and declined to take the case. Everything you did was completely legal. But there's something else. What? They tried to have me removed as the account manager and replace me with someone who would give them access. When that failed, they requested that I make Michaela a co trustee. Can they do that? Not without your consent. But Serena, I have to ask, what's your long term plan here? You can't keep their money frozen forever. Why not? Because eventually they'll need it for actual necessities medical bills, housing, food. When that happens, you'll either have to release funds or risk looking like you're genuinely trying to harm them. He's right, and I know it. There's something else, Marvin continues. I pulled the account history going back 5 years. Your parents have been spending an average of $80,000 a year above their income. At that rate, they would have been broke within 6 years anyway. What were they spending it on? Travel, mostly. Michaela's business expenses, which appear to be personal purchases, designer clothes, expensive dinners, luxury items, they were burning through their retirement at an unsustainable rate. So I actually saved them from themselves. In a way, yes. But Serena, there's one more thing you should know. 3 weeks ago, before you restructured the accounts, your parents tried to remove you as trustee and name Michaela instead. My blood goes cold. What? They filed paperwork to have the trusteeship transferred. It was rejected because the original trust documents require your written consent for any changes, but they were planning to cut you out entirely. They were going to give Michaela control of their money? Complete control. I have the paperwork if you want to see it. I sit in my car outside the coffee shop, staring at the documents Marvin emailed me. The request form is in Mom's handwriting, dated 2 days after they booked the cruise. Michaela has a better understanding of modern financial strategies, Mom wrote in the justification section. She's more available to manage day to day decisions and has our complete trust in financial matters. They were going to betray me before I betrayed them. My phone rings. It's Dad. Kiddo, we need to talk. Can you meet us somewhere? Where are you? We're back home. We we had to borrow money from your Uncle Mike to get back from the cruise port. How was the cruise? We never went. We couldn't afford it after what you did. Good. Silence. Serena, please, let's sit down like adults and work this out. Fine, but I choose the place. We meet at a diner downtown. Mom and Dad look exhausted, older somehow. Michaela isn't with them. Where's your other daughter? I ask. She's taking a break from social media, Mom says quietly. Why? Dad shifts uncomfortably. People started asking questions about the GoFundMe she set up, about why we needed money if we could afford a cruise. She had to delete it, Mom adds, and several of her brand partnerships dropped her when they found out about the family drama. I order coffee and wait. Serena, Dad starts, we know you're angry. I'm not angry anymore. I'm done. What does that mean? It means I've accepted who you are and who I am to you. Mom leans forward. You're our daughter. We love you. No, I'm your bank account. I'm the responsible one who fixes your problems and pays your bills and gets nothing in return. That's not true. When's my birthday, Mom? She opens her mouth, then closes it. It's October 12th. I'm 29 years old. I have a master's degree in public health. I work for the county health department. I've been single for 2 years because I never have time to date. I live in a one-bedroom apartment and drive a 7-year-old Honda. They're both staring at me. You don't know any of that, do you? Because you've never asked. You call me when you need something and I provide it. That's our entire relationship. Serena, Dad tries. I found the paperwork, Dad. The request to make Michaela the trustee. His face goes white. You were going to cut me out completely. Give her control of your money so she could spend it on designer clothes and luxury vacations while I ate ramen noodles. It wasn't like that. It was exactly like that. I stand up and put $20 on the table. Here's what's going to happen. I'm releasing enough money for you to live modestly. Basic expenses, medical bills, reasonable housing. Everything else requires my approval. Serena, please. I'm not the villain here. I'm not even the hero. I'm just a woman who finally learned to pay herself first. I walk toward the door, then turn back. Oh, and Mom? Next time you want to call me names, remember who's controlling your retirement fund. Outside, I delete every voicemail from the past week without listening to them. Then I delete their contact information entirely. My phone immediately feels lighter in my hand. I drive to my apartment, hang my diploma on the wall, and pour myself a glass of wine. For the first time in years, my phone stays silent all evening. And for the first time in years, I'm perfectly fine with that.